Saitiev in Russia, who I wrestled.
Did you?
Yes, I wrestled him in the finals in '94. I'll tell you a funny story. I wrestled in, I think it was 95. 95, in January 95, it was the Ode to Tbilisi tournament.
Got it.
Okay? It was the Ode to Tbilisi tournament, and I wrestled Saitiev. So we go over there, the national team goes there. The Brands brothers were there. Royce Alger was on that team, and myself and a few other guys. But Kirk Angle was there. We had a good group that went over to this tournament. So I got over there, and Terry Brands and I were the only one who made the finals. We were the only one who made the finals. We both got beat in the finals, I believe. We both got beat, but we made it to the finals. And what a tournament! I mean, you're wrestling one Russian after another. So I get to the semifinals, and I wrestle this guy, and I beat him 6-7-3. I walk off the mat. Bruce Burnett was my coach sitting in the corner. So I walk off the mat, and he said, "You're going to win it." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "You're going to win it." He's like, "That's their best wrestler." He said he was a world silver medalist last year, and that's the best wrestler they got. Well, nobody has seen Saitiev yet. He hasn't even won a world title.
Oh, God.
He's just now on the scene, right? So I'm like, okay, well, that sounds good to me.
Cool.
Fine with me, but I still got to wrestle in the finals. So I get to the finals. I step out with Saitiev, and right off the bat, I'm thinking to myself, this is the best wrestler they've got, because his hands, just his hands and his movement, and just the way he could flow and wrestle. I mean, he was just unstoppable. And I wrestled him, and I've got some takedowns on him, but he put it on me pretty good. And I walk off the mat, and Bruce was standing right there, and I said, I told Bruce, in kind words, I said, "Well, you're wrong." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "That guy wrestling the semis, that's not their best wrestler. That's their best wrestler." And I was pointing at Saitiev, and he was like, "I don't know who he is." Well, that was who it was, Buvaisar Saitiev. And then he just went on, 2 months later, and won the world championships. But 3 Olympic golds, yes.
Best guy you ever touched?
Best guy I've ever touched. Yep.
Yeah.
No question about it. No question about it. He's the best guy I ever put hands on.
And I like him because he reminds me of how you look at John, you wouldn't think that he's a world beater, just physical stature.
Right.
Saitiev looks like a librarian. He has a beard. He looks tall. He looks kind of awkward.
Yes.
But man, the way he hits those slide bys and just his control is just unbelievable.
Yes, and just the way he just, the positions that he gets in and he scores out of them, and he's just, the way he moves you, it's just, I've never wrestled anybody like it. And he was dominating. But yeah, he was the best wrestler I have ever wrestled by far. And I think Kenny Monday would be a close second.
Yeah.
And